Greetings, Empowered Souls. This is Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing well and amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. Well, happy new moon, guys. I am here giving you guys your July 2025 divine messages. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Taurus Collective. Taurus, I hope everything is all good. All right, so first things first, I want to say that keep in mind that the messages that I come up with are not going to be for every Taurus. However, if you click onto my channel, more than likely there is a message in here for you. And if you need a personalized reading from me, my information is always in the description area below. I am currently having a Cancer season special on my readings right now. So get in while you fit in and get your reading if you need. Okay. All right. So also, please don't forget to hit the like button and share and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell. Thank you much. So Taurus, let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm going to first check in to see what your current energy is right now. Okay. All right. So Holy Divine Spirit, please give me the current energy for Taurus Collective right now. Please and thank you. What is Taurus's current energy? Holy Divine Spirit, what is Taurus's current energy? Oh, okay. Okay, so at the bottom in the upright, we have Door to Romance. I felt guided to point that out. We do have the financial constraints that came out. Now, this came out sideways. This fell on my lap sideways. So for me, what I'm getting is that there could have been some financial constraints that you guys might have been dealing with recently that is now turning around. Yeah, I feel like maybe some of you guys may have been going through a period of financial constraint lately. And with this card coming out sideways and the energy that I'm getting from it, I feel like that is currently in the process of changing. So as we go through the new moon and Cancer energy and go through July, I feel like for some of you guys, it's definitely going to be looking up in terms of your finances. Okay, that is what I'm getting right now. So also, you guys could be having something going on romantically speaking that might be coming up in future energy. But I do want to check to see what is going to be the strongest energy for you guys for July 2025. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the strongest energy for Taurus Collective July 2025? Please and thank you. What will be the strongest energy Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus placements will be dealing with for July 2025? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. I don't know why that hostility card keeps wanting to poke out. What is the strongest energy for? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So we have appreciation that came out in the upright. And we have blossoming abundance that came out in the reverse, which is interesting because I just did Aquarius and they had the same card that came out in reverse, blossoming abundance. Okay, so first off with this financial restraints card, which is card 1313, could be relevant to you guys, which also it also lowers down to 4. So number 4 could be relevant for some of you guys. And then we have 15, which lowers down to a 6. That could be relevant. So 15 and 6. And then we have number 3. All right, so those numbers could be relevant to you in some way. With this blossoming abundance that came out in reverse, and then we have appreciation. We have appreciation that came out in the upright. Excuse me. I feel like there's something that you guys are going to be grateful for in terms of, it could have to do with your finances, because abundance is definitely is not only monetary. Okay. But I do feel like there's something that you're still going to be able to appreciate in having gone through whatever recent hardship that you guys might be coming out of. I feel like it's kind of almost the same energy of Aquarius in terms of this blossoming abundance in reverse, where you may feel like what you've accomplished so far is not enough. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys could be wrestling with the fact as we go into, I don't know, I was about to say New York. New York could be relevant to somebody here. I feel like as we go into July, some of you might be wrestling with not feeling like some of what you've accomplished is enough. Although, as I said with Aquarius, because I feel like I'm getting that same message. I'm getting that same message to convey to you guys. People on the outside, or someone on the outside, may look at you and feel like you've accomplished a whole lot of stuff, like a plethora of stuff. But for you, to your standards, you may feel like you haven't accomplished enough. And I feel like that's another reason why this blossom in abundance is in the reverse. But there's going to be some level of appreciation for having gone through what you've gone through with some type of hardship, which could be related to money. Okay. I do feel an energy of someone maybe being a bit hard on themselves unnecessarily. And I know that a lot of times we are typically our own biggest critics. Yeah, our own biggest critics, if I could speak. So yeah. Let me get an angel tarot deck. An angel tarot card from this angel tarot deck, which I only use in the upright. Holy Divine Spirit, what angel tarot message do you have for Taurus Collective for July 2025? Please and thank you. What angel tarot message do you have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July 2025? Please and thank you. Okay, what else for Taurus Collective July 2025, Divine Spirit? Thank you. Okay. So we have the Emperor and the Two of Air. The Two of Air and Emperor came out. And then we have the Ten of Air at the bottom. This talks about many things, actually. It talks about getting to a point of defeat where you're at the bottom, and at the bottom, there's no place else to go but up. There could be also betrayal, or devastation, or just something that breaks down, something that causes a lot of despair, heartache, endings. But it also talks about recovery and freedom, because as I said, 10 is the lowest, is the highest you can go in terms of being at the bottom. So there's no place else to go but up from this point. So there might have been some financial hardship of some type that some of you Taurus have been experiencing or have experienced in the recent past. And we also had Two of Air and Emperor that came up. I do feel like with the Emperor here and the Two of Air, I do feel like it talks about some type of organization, some type of career, some type of job, some type of authority figure. And I get more like it represents institutions, which could be companies, organizations, jobs, careers. And being in the Two of Air energy, some of you guys might be, for July, as we go through July, some of you guys might be reassessing and rethinking your strategy in terms of your career and where you want to go. Some of you guys could be thinking about going a different path in your career, doing things differently when it comes to your job or any type of passion that you have. I do feel like this Emperor and Two of Air, you guys are going to be in that energy in July of really trying to decide on where you want to take your talents and gifts, how you want to do things differently, or if you need to go in another direction when it comes to your finances and your career. I do feel a big, strong energy of finance and career for you guys for July. Just wanting to take something to a different level, or reconsidering where you are right now and possibly wanting to change things up and just go a different direction. What else do we have for Taurus collective? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that strong energy for someone here. What other messages do we have for Taurus collective, July 2025, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Let's check out this Yin Yang Oracle deck, which I only take in the upright as well. What do we have for Taurus collective? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. July 2025. And also, too, this could be in terms of maybe going into a place of having to decide on where you want to go and what direction you want to go career-wise and money-wise. This also, I think, is talking with this Emperor card. I also think it's talking about someone who could be an entrepreneur. That's what I'm feeling, that it's also has to do with maybe taking your entrepreneurial pursuits in another direction or a new direction for someone here. Okay. We had this on the bottom that kept peeking out, and I just want to bring attention to it in case it resonates with someone here. But we have deception and temptation that kept wanting to peek out. And as much as I shuffled it, it still keep wanting to peek out. And here it is at the bottom. So that may resonate with someone. Someone could be dealing with a situation or a person who you may find, Taurus, as deceitful or even temptation, lustful temptation, but also deceitful. Someone that could be very charming, very good looking. That's what I'm getting. That's like a side message for somebody. But what came out here is we have fire energy, Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. We have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy, Ace of Wands. And I did say lustful energy, didn't I? So Ace of Wands, yeah. So that passion, that passionate energy, that fire energy. Or again, this also could represent, for some of you guys, trying to decide on taking your skills, talents, and even maybe your entrepreneurial pursuits in a new or different direction. We got new passion, new creativity. Okay, with this Ace of Fire here, it's like the equivalent of the Ace of Wands. And then we have growth in summer. Yes, so we are where we are here in the United States. It is summertime. It is officially summertime season here. So we have growth in summer for you guys. So there's going to be some level of growth that you're going to experience throughout this summer, Taurus, which is great. Because again, I feel like ultimately the strongest energy that came out for you guys for this month as we go into July is appreciation. You're going to come out of this energy really having a greater appreciation for it, a greater appreciation of what you've gone through, whatever challenges that you had to deal with. I feel like you're going to come out of it a lot more grateful and appreciative of it. So as we're about to wind down, let's get 3 Cancerian oracle messages for you guys for July 2025. Divine Spirit, what 3 Cancerian oracle messages do you have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July 2025? Please and thank you. Can I have 2 more for Taurus Collective, Divine Spirit, July 2025? Can I have 1 more? Thank you. Yep. A Tower moment. I'm not surprised. A Tower moment, it says expect change, but it is going to be a blessing in disguise, which again is going to give you a lot of appreciation for this Tower moment that's going to happen. And let me just reiterate this. A Tower moment is not always an uncomfortable or negative experience, okay? A Tower moment oftentimes can be a happy experience. It may come as a surprise, but it also has a positive twist and spin on it. So I just want to reiterate that because it does say it's a blessing in disguise, which is again, is going to leave you very grateful and you're going to have a lot of appreciation for whatever Tower moment needs to happen. And a Tower moment is just something that is always going to be for your greatest and highest good. It's that time where divine intervention steps in and, you know, does what it needs to do. So we also have no, it says reconsider for the best. Yes, you guys, with this 2 of air, you guys are going to be in that mode of trying to decide and reconsider certain things where you are. I feel like financially and professionally, you are going to be in that energy where you're going to be reconsidering certain things. And it says no, reconsider for the best. So there's something that's Divine Spirit is saying no on, and this could just be confirmation for some of you. And then when it's all said and done, you're going to have something to celebrate. Job well done, recognition, and then say yes. Again, you're going to appreciate whatever Tower moment may be coming down the pike. Or this Tower moment may have already happened, but I feel like more of this is more future energy. And again, it's going to be a blessing in disguise. And at the end of it all, it's going to be a job well done. You're going to be glad that you went through it. And you're going to be able to celebrate. I like that, Taurus. I like that. All right. Okay. Let's get a Sacred Destiny Oracle reading for you guys. Holy Divine Spirit, what is Taurus Collective's Sacred Destiny Oracle message for July 2025? Please and thank you. What is Taurus's Sacred Destiny message for July 2025, Divine Spirit? There we go. We have, flexibility. Now, I'm just going to say, and I love this tiger. I never noticed this tiger before. Tigers are so beautiful. Anyway, hope you can see the tiger. Flexibility. So this may be one of those things, Taurus, that you possibly may have a challenge with being a Taurus, being a fixed sign. You know, a lot of times fixed signs such as Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, typically, not always, but are more naturally prone to kind of not be very open to change and not being so flexible most times, and kind of just being fixated in having certain things a certain way all the time. So flexibility might be a challenge to some of you guys, but it's definitely being encouraged for you to have at this time. And let's go ahead and read the specific message for you all with this, because I know it's important. Flexibility for Taurus. Okay, here we go. Okay, it says, Taurus. The meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity, and it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. The time is right for this surge of spiritual growth to occur. I love this. Yes, because what? Divine Spirit already said that there's a growth coming. So this is just more confirmation. Okay? And taking that time to be flexible is going to turn this blossoming abundance from reverse. Well, sorry, from reverse to upright. Okay? So, oh, yeah, one more. So that's that. So as we end your reading, Taurus, I'm going to get 3 Moonology messages for you for this current new moon energy in Cancer. Holy Divine Spirit, what 3 Moonology messages do you have for Taurus Collective during this new moon in Cancer energy? Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Collective for this current new moon in Cancer energy, which can last from 2 weeks up to 30 days. Keep that in mind, guys. What's the 3rd message? Can I have a fallout card? If there is one, Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. So, we have here, you and your loved ones are safe, Taurus. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe, in case you were wondering. We have prosperity does lie ahead. New moon in Taurus. Okay. Keep in mind that flexibility, Taurus, in terms of your prosperity and abundance. And last but not least, we have expect powerful change. Yes. I love this. So Taurus, oh, wow. I hope that the message resonated with you guys. I hope that you found it helpful. As always, guys, it's a pleasure to read for you and a privilege. And until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.